Hello guys, welcome to the Trading Parrot. Chainlink has broken out the past weekend and we're gonna do a quick update to see how things are going for this coin. Guys, if you like this type of content, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell to get notified every time I put out one of these videos. As you can see, Chainlink remains within this parallel channel. You can call it a bull flag, but it's too overextended really to call it like that, particularly because it's bouncing off the $10 just like the beginning of the flag. Price has managed around the 16th of June to put a higher low and reclaim the $12.8 support that was previous resistance in this area and is attempting to break out from the channel. That is something that the RSI has already done in here, and we've been talking about a potential move into an area of RSI of 63. Notice as well that if we look at the full picture in here, we have declining highs on the RSI. So we need to keep in mind that there is potential that we go at the top of the range, but that now is sitting at 75, following with the declining highs of the momentum. Let's look at where are those levels located in the price. So we got the first resistance, that revenge rally that I show you with the red line into 63. That corresponds with a move into around $22.7. That pretty much is perfectly coinciding with the highs of March. Chainlink does have higher highs in December relative to March, which is a good thing, but this is one of the coins that is doing that at the expense of a bearish divergence weekly. So middle ground there, if we have to qualify the performance of this coin relative to other coins. Some other coins are putting higher highs, both price and momentum. Chainlink momentum is declining. And if we look at other coins, they don't even have higher highs in momentum, neither in the price. We'll look into some of those in other videos, but for example, Avalanche is the case of that. Lower lows in momentums, lower lows in the price. I meant lower highs. So since we have cleared out loads of longs in here, you can see that we are hovering around the second percentile. The first one, we pinch it around the 24th of March, and since then we have only rallied into resistance. So that means that tons of longs have left Link, probably flip for other coins at this time. And in my opinion, that is an opportunity, because of course we don't want to be trading a breakout when it's already super overcrowded, which is not the case from the point of view of number of longs. It is extended in terms of social dominance. We have the attention of 1.64% of all social networks, but we are still far, I will say less than half of what we can do. For example, in here we went to 2.77 social dominance. That happened around the 19th of February in 2024. Next levels of resistance, if we manage to break out, we need to look into the incoming 17.44. Of course, ideally we have to defend the 12.8, and in the worst case scenario, to defend the recent lows, because at that time probably the RSI is gonna come back for a retest. Before I let you know about this liquidity that is sitting at $14.4, consider joining my trading competition on bluffing. One of the top links in the description is the one for the trading competition. You can win part of the share of $4.2 million and participate in the lottery for a Tesla Cybertruck. If you still don't have an account on bluffing, I got a new campaign that ends on the 23rd of July. Pretty much for every deposit that you put, you are gonna secure yourself some bonuses. This is a non-KYC exchange, and it just takes a few seconds to sign up with my link in the description. Make sure you do that so you can actually claim the bonuses. So we have that potential for a rally into 63 RSI. That is just a revenge rally. And the top of the range at 75, assuming that we continue with the bearish divergences. I have placed that in the price. I already mentioned the 22, but the higher level is at $35. That is a pretty substantial move of 163. Which definitely is going to contribute with a new bearish divergence. For price to not put a bearish divergence, we need to go way beyond, probably into the 1618, the golden pocket, which is still holding in here thanks to the lows not having been taken by this higher low. An extension of 1 gives you $32 and is more in line with maintaining the bearish divergence trajectory. Notice that once you enter into bearish divergence territory after peaking in the momentum, you tend to continue to stick to that rule instead of breaking out. That's why I don't like taking breakouts when we are already above 70 RSIs. I prefer to expect that this might do a lower low, or in best case scenario we go there. Actually, I consider us very lucky if we get there. And if we get there, that's a price of 35, that doesn't stop the price to put new highs. When it comes to liquidations, as I mentioned, we have that level of 14 point something. It's a big chunk that starts from 14.17, ends at 14.7. Then we have some new liquidity coming in at the top end, but unfortunately there is no liquidity pool support for longer term liquidity, so we can only see what's very close to the price. When it comes to crypto quant, we got 2 metrics in the green, nothing in the red, which is pretty positive. And all the news today, interestingly, are bullish for Link. It's rare that I see any coin that doesn't have at least a single bearish news. Let's have a quick look. European fintech Spyco integrates CHAINLINK CCIP for 380 million tokenized money market funds. This brings regulated Euro USD fund on-chain and cross-chain TradFi AUM flowing through CCIP, historically tightens Link float and boosts fees. CHAINLINK launches CCIP on Solana mainnet, which is pretty cool to get the cross-chain as well in one go. This news is from the 2nd of July, so just 2 days ago. The whales scoop 85 million in Link while retail stalls. It's always good to see the big pockets getting interested in a coin, and we have seen a little bit of a mini rally here of 25% against the first resistance, and I would really like to complete this double bottom in here with the neckline of 17 and the 2 bottoms at 11. It can bring a target into $25, which I already covered in my most recent update 3 days ago, where we already confirmed the breakout. Hit the like and write a comment down below. These videos get very little views, but I think they represent a lot of value. I defend that stand. And if you want to keep me motivated every day to do 1, 2, 3 different coins, make sure you do so. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.